perceive, perceive, perceive.
It means to notice or understand something with your senses, like seeing, hearing, or feeling. Here's a sample sentence. She was able to perceive the subtle changes in his body language that indicated he was nervous about the presentation. In this sentence, perceive means to become aware of or understand something through one's senses or intuition.
Percent, percent, percent.
It's a way to show how much something is out of 100. Here is a sample sentence. The store offered a 10% discount on all purchases made during the holiday weekend.
Perception, perception, perception.
It's how we understand or think about something, based on what we see, hear, feel, etc. Here is a sample sentence. The artist's use of vibrant colors and abstract shapes challenged my perception of what constitutes beauty. This sentence illustrates how the word perception can be used to describe one's understanding or interpretation of something, in this case, art.
Perch, perch, perch.
It's a place to sit or stand, usually high up, where you can rest for a little while. Here's a sample sentence. The bird landed on a branch to take a moment to perch and survey its surroundings.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
It means something is exactly as it should be, with no mistakes or flaws. Here is a sample sentence. She was perfect in every way, with her bright smile and infectious laugh making everyone around her feel at ease. This sentence uses the word perfect to describe someone's personality and behavior, implying that they are flawless and ideal.
Perfection, perfection, perfection.
It's something that is completely correct or complete with no mistakes or flaws. Here's a sample sentence. The artist's latest sculpture was a masterpiece of perfection, with every detail and curve precisely crafted to create a truly flawless work of art.
Perform, perform, perform.
To do something, like an action or a task, in front of people, often to show off skills or talent. Here is a sample sentence. The magician was able to perform a series of impressive tricks that left the audience in awe. In this sentence, perform means to carry out or execute an action, such as a skill or activity.
Performance, performance, performance.
It's an act or display of something, like a show or demonstration, where someone does or presents something to others. Here's a sample sentence. The rock band's energetic performance at the music festival was met with thunderous applause from the crowd. This sentence demonstrates how the word performance can be used to describe an event or activity, in this case, a concert.
Performer, performer, performer.
Someone who does something, like singing or dancing, for an audience to watch and enjoy. Here is a sample sentence. The rock band's lead singer was a talented performer who electrified the crowd with her energetic stage presence.
Perfume, perfume, perfume.
It's a liquid or powder that smells nice and is used to make people's clothes, skin, or hair smell good. Here's a sample sentence. She sprayed a few drops of her favorite perfume on her wrists before heading out to dinner.
Peril, peril, peril.
This word refers to a situation or danger that could cause harm or trouble if you're not careful. Here is a sample sentence. The hikers were warned not to venture into the stormy weather, as it posed a great peril to their safety.
Perimeter, perimeter, perimeter.
It's the distance around something, like how far you'd walk if you went all the way around it. Here is a sample sentence. The security team measured the perimeter of the construction site to ensure that all areas were secure. In this sentence, perimeter refers to the outer boundary or edge of something, in this case, the construction site.
Period, period, period.
It's a time when something happens or is done, usually on a regular basis, like every month. Here is a sample sentence. After a few days, she finally got her period and was relieved to have some relief from the cramps.
Periodic, periodic, periodic.
This word means something that happens or repeats at regular intervals, like clockwork. It's something that comes back around to the same point over and over again. Here is a sample sentence. The periodic table of elements lists all known substances in order of their atomic number. In this example, periodic refers to something that occurs or repeats at regular intervals. In chemistry, the periodic table is arranged in a way that groups elements with similar properties together, and it's called periodic because the arrangement follows a repeating pattern.
Periodical, periodical, periodical.
This word refers to something that comes out at regular intervals, like a magazine or newspaper that is published every week or month. Here's a sample sentence. The magazine was a periodical publication that came out every 2 weeks, featuring news and articles on current events. In this example, periodical refers to something that appears at regular intervals, such as a newspaper or magazine.
Peripheral, peripheral, peripheral.
This word refers to something that is on the outside or at the edge, rather than being central or main. Here is a sample sentence. The company's peripheral business, which included renting out office space and providing internet services, was not as profitable as its core software development operations. In this example, peripheral refers to the secondary or less important aspects of the company's business.
Perish, perish, perish.
This word means to stop living or existing, often because something bad happens. Here is a sample sentence. The spoiled food will perish if it's not refrigerated within the next hour. In this example, perish means to decay or become rotten and unusable.
Permanent, permanent, permanent.
This word means something that stays the same forever, without changing or going away. Here's a sample sentence. The company's decision to relocate its headquarters was permanent, and they would not be returning to their old location.
Permission, permission, permission.
It's the right to do something that someone else has control over, like allowing you to enter their property or make a decision for them. Here is a sample sentence. The teacher asked her students to get permission from their parents before participating in the school field trip.
Permissive, permissive, permissive.
This word means allowing or accepting something that might be considered wrong or bad without saying no or trying to stop it. Here is a sample sentence. The liberal parents were often criticized by their neighbors for being too permissive with their children, allowing them to stay up late and watch TV on weeknights. In this example, permissive means allowing or tolerating behavior that might be considered unacceptable or irresponsible in other circumstances.